Right guys, this is While the Glue Dries. If you're wondering what's going on, my last Friday show I explain in more detail about what I'm planning on doing with these episodes. So check that out if you're wondering why am I doing this and what's with this setup and everything like that. But let's get right into it now. First up, I'm going to be talking about a product that I've found really interesting this last week. I've been looking at the Triton Duo Dell jointer. Now this is a lot like a biscuit jointer, but also a lot like the Festool Domino. Now biscuits are brilliant for alignment, but the strength isn't really all that great. The Festool Domino creates a very strong joint, but the price tag puts a lot of people off. Well, this Triton Dell joiner is like the best of both worlds. It creates a very strong joint and the price tag isn't going to break the bank. At the moment it's £119 at Tool Stop. Now there'll be a link down in the description if you want to check that out. But also my friend Chris at Sharp Edge Woodworking, he's already done a review of it and it's on his YouTube channel. So there's a link down in the description for you to check that out. It's a brilliant video, loads of interesting points that it covers, and it looks a really good bit of kit. I'm really interested in picking one up for myself actually. Right, now let's talk about some sales. First up I'm going to be talking about Rutland's. Now rutlands.co.uk has currently got a sale on for Easter. Now I haven't been able to find how long it's running for, but it's definitely going to be the Easter weekend. And it's whenever you spend £50 or more, use the code EASTER, all in capitals. The information will be down in the description, and you'll get 12% off your order plus free delivery. So that's quite a good deal if you're looking to buy something from Rutland's this weekend. Huge thanks to Gordon for letting me know about that deal at Rutland's. Next up we got LED Hut. Now LED Hut are currently running an outlet sale, so they've got a lot of their light bulbs and them all LEDs as you can guess, but there's some strip lights as well, and there's some great lights that will be good for your workshop. My workshop lights are LEDs and I got them from LED Hut, so really worth checking those out. There's some bargain prices and a lot of them at trade prices as well. Next we've got B&Q. They're running some Easter deals and there's a lot of tools in those Easter deals as well. There's a wide variety of price cuts and percentages knocked off, so it's worth looking on the website and it's worth nipping into your local B&Q to actually see what's on offer. As always, Amazon, they've got daily deals all the while, but they're doing an Easter deal as well. They've got tools in those Easter deals, so again, the links are in the description to everything. Check out Amazon's Easter deals, there's some bargains to be had. And finally we've got FFX. They're doing, if you spend £250 you can get 10% off if you use the code EASTER. Now that's quite a big spend before you get the discount, but if you're looking to buy something from FFX, use the code EASTER and you'll get your 10% off over £250, so it's better than nothing I guess. Now let's look at some contests. Recently, just before I started filming this video, Ryobi UK posted on their Facebook page a really nice competition. They've got a photo on the page and they've hidden some Ryobi ONE+ batteries around the garden, and you have to find all the batteries and comment with how many you've seen. Then a winner will be chosen at random on Tuesday the 18th of April and you'll win a ONE+ mower and a ONE+ grass trimmer. They're also doing a runner-up prize as well for the best Easter puns. So make sure you count up all the batteries, put your answer and try and make your answer as funny as possible, because if you don't win the main prizes, who knows, you might win the runner-up prize if you got a funny response. Still in the contest section, I highly recommend that you sign up to Machine Mart's email. They've got an email club and you always get entered into a draw to win £500 worth of Clark tools. Now I haven't been lucky enough myself, but it's worth a go. It doesn't cost you anything. You put in your email address, and when they do email you, a lot of the times there's VAT off codes and also 10 or 15% off codes sometimes as well, so it's worth being on their email list. And you got a chance of winning the £500 worth of tools, so get signed up to Machine Mart. Finally, in the contest section we got Instructables. Again, Instructables have always got competitions going on, but not everybody's aware of Instructables. Currently they've got a woodworking contest and a jewellery contest, so those should be of interest to a lot of you watching now. So get over there, you make a project, create your Instructable, enter it into the contest and keep your fingers crossed. Now let's talk about some events. On the 21st and 22nd of April, Webster Power Products are holding an exhibition. Now these are labelled as Scotland's #1 tool power show and exhibition. Well anyway, it's in Wishaw. I'm going to leave links down in the description so you can find out all the information for yourself, where it's being held and the times and stuff like that if you're interested. Then next, on the 27th and 28th of April, Tool Fair are holding a show, and that's at the West Point Arena in Exeter. Again, links in the description if you want to check that one out. Now looking a bit further into the future, we've got Weird and Wonderful Wood coming up, and that's being held on the 13th and 14th of May at Hewley Park Stowmarket. All of the links, as always, in the description down below. Now it's time to highlight some of the makers in the community that I've been paying attention to this last week. First up we got Steph at Agni Prasada Woodburning. Now I've probably butchered that name, I'm sorry Steph if I have, but she's very local to me. She just lives around the corner really, and she does some brilliant pyrography work. I think you'll agree with what I'm showing on screen now. Her work is amazing. Now I'm going to leave a link to her Facebook page, go and check it out. She does some beautiful pieces and there's a lot of inspiration to be had from her work. Someone else I was really interested in watching this week is Dirk over at Sumo Projects. Now this is a YouTube channel. He's relatively new on YouTube, but he's got some great content. A recent project I liked of his was a walnut floating shelf, and he used some brilliant jigs to make it, so it's well worth a watch. Links down in the description as always. To finish, let's just talk a little bit about what I've been up to. Now this last week I did want to get the Evolution table saw review up on Wednesday, but unfortunately I've had some hospital appointments and stuff going on, so I didn't manage to get it done, but it will be up next Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that one. The Makers International podcast, we're still going strong. This last week we had Rob on from Rob's Woodshop, so check that out. As always, links in the description. I have a blast recording the podcast and I hope everyone enjoys listening to it too. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon supporters. The way you support me and my channel, I really can't begin to thank you enough, so thanks everybody, I really do appreciate it. So that's it then guys. If you found this video helpful and informative, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you did find it informative, please share it around with your friends. Hopefully they'll find it interesting too, and hopefully they'll gain some information from it. As always, leave comments, message me via email, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. If you're seeing deals, sales, contests, a new tool I might be interested, anything at all really. All your contributions to the show are very much appreciated. And as ever, please subscribe, click the bell icon to get notifications, so you'll get a notification when I upload next Friday's video and you won't miss anything. So that's it then guys, thank you all again for watching, see you next week. Before I go, I'll leave you with this. Why is it that goods that are transported via road are known as a shipment, but things that are transported via boat are known as cargo?